The island of Guimaras, known as the mango capital of the Philippines. Guimaras is one of the country's most amazing destinations, sandwiched between Panay and Negros Islands. The province of Guimaras is comprised of a mainland and clusters of small islands and islands. Guimaras Island is more than just a tourist destination. It has a thriving community with an interesting history and incredible landmarks. Guimaras is considered one of the most pristine islands in the Philippines. Its original name was Himalas but was later changed to Guimaras after the folktale of the ill-fated lovers Princess Guima and the slave Aras, who defied tradition with their romance. But before we get to this island province of Western Visayas, we have to start in Iloilo City, our hometown. The City Mall Parola, a ferry terminal and ticketing for boats bound to Guimaras. But before going to Parola, we rode a jeepney for about 10 minutes. Upon our arrival, we were told to get a health declaration form. It is a checklist which is one of the precautionary measures of the government to gather information only to determine whether you may be infected with COVID-19. The ticket costs 40 pesos, and if you have school ID, you will have a discount and it will last up to 32 pesos. Has trips every day from Iloilo to Guimaras and vice versa. The ferry boat will depart from the City Mall Parola to Rodan Guimaras Port, and the journey time between Iloilo City to Guimaras is around 15 minutes. Next stop, the island of Guimaras. After 15 minutes, we arrive at Guimaras Hordan Port. As we arrive at their port, we are also assisted and instructed to fill out some forms for their requirements. We hired a tricycle going directly to Tatlong, Pulo, Guimaras for 500 pesos. The distance between Hordan Guimaras Port to Tatlong Pulo Beach is 19 kilometers and the estimated travel time is 30 minutes. The province of Guimaras is composed of 5 municipalities, namely Buena Vista, Hordan, Nueva Valencia, San Lorenzo, and Sibunag. Hordan is the capital of Guimaras and it is also regarded as the commercial center of the province. The province takes pride in its pristine sandy beaches, coves, caves, islets, and agritourism sites which offers unique experiences to visitors. Our first stop, the Sinugora Hilltop. Sinugora Hilltop is a refreshing and relaxing place with a very perfect view to unwind and distress, which can be found on the hilly part of Barangay Sinapsapan, Hordan, Guimaras. Next stop, the Tatlong Pulo Beach Resort. Upon arriving, you will be welcomed by the caretakers to assist and instruct you with the rules and regulations of the resort. Entrance fee costs 100 per person and 150 pesos for an overnight stay. They will also instruct you to fill out your names in their logbook. And behold, the hidden paradise, Tatlong Pulo, Guimaras. Tatlong Pulo, or Three Islands in English, was named after the three karst formations or islets facing the beach. The three islet formation makes Tatlong Pulo different from other beaches in Guimaras. It is a privately owned resort and a seclusion and a place for any child of the sun to find peace and harmony. Our group planned to stay overnight to experience an island hopping. For your information, the island has no electricity. However, the caretakers provided solar lights. Tatlong Pulo is a perfect place to visit because it is never overcrowded. It boasts a clean, gorgeous stretch of fine, white sand and calm waters. One of the best things that we discovered in Tatlong Pulo is their kitchen area. Their kitchen area is separated from the huts and is accessible to any one of the guests. And tada! Our lunch by the beach. The sunset is one of the best scenery we had on the Tatlong Pulo. So if you want to experience the same thing, come visit the Tatlong Pulo, Guimaras. Nothing beats waking up to the sound of the waves and seeing the sun peek up over the horizon. Tatlong Pulo is a perfect place to have a chit-chat with your family and friends. Early in the morning, we headed deep in these pristine waters because we can't resist this kind of crystal clear water of the Tatlong Pulo. And the most exciting part? The island hopping. Island hopping is an activity of visiting several different islands in an area when on vacation. The island hopping of Tatlong Pulo Beach Resort costs 1,000 pesos for 2 hours. The guests are free to choose between the islands that they want to visit for 2 hours. Our group chose Rebatado Beach, Guimaras Cave, Lamurawan, and Ave Maria Islet. And our first destination, the Rebatado Beach. Rebatado Beach literally means hiding. It has a raw appeal and charm and ideal for those who want to get away from the crowds. Rebatado Beach is one among privately owned resorts in Guimaras. Its shore has grainy cream-colored sand, clear waters, and rock formations dotting different spots. Next stop, the Guimaras Cave. Guimaras Cave is one of the popular tourist spots in Guimaras. It is a small cave with 2 entrances that can be visited by a boat ride. With a small opening that is just right for a small boat, Guimaras Cave will surely enchant the travelers. Next stop, Lamurawan. Lamurawan is one of the spots for the island hopping tour. It is a small abandoned island with a grotto on top that serves as a scenic vista point on the surrounding islands. Our last destination, the Ave Maria Islet. Ave Maria Islet is an islet that is always included in any island hopping activity in Guimaras. Ave Maria Islet has a beautiful curving white sand beach with a sprinkling of coral rocks and has a very fine white sand. Saying goodbye to this beautiful paradise was saddening. However, visiting Guimaras is one of the things that we will never forget. Knowing its history and culture makes us realize that Guimaras is indeed a magnificent province. This is one of the best experiences we had that we will never ever forget. Indeed, Guimaras is blessed with white sand beaches, islands, marine sanctuaries, and mountains. This is Guimaras, an island that fits your taste.